So we got more announcements on the Wolverine game. And if I'm being honest, I don't really know how to feel about it. I don't think the game's gonna be bad at all. I think it looks great. Everything looks awesome. It looks amazing. But I am so like skeptical when it comes to trusting Insomniac because Insomniac has proven time and time again they make amazing games and they absolutely cooked on their video games in terms of performance and just the look of the games, the feeling, and overall their games are a lot of fun. But last time I got excited for Spider-Man 2, and even though I love Spider-Man 2, it's a great game, it was kind of a little bit disappointing. And getting a look at Wolverine, even though it's like a closer look, a better look at the gameplay and just overall everything. The game hasn't released, so I can't really give my full statements on it or even no, I don't even know what the game's about. Like, I can't spoil it or talk about it at all. I don't know anything. I'm just talking based off of what I've seen. And based off of what I've seen, I just think it's going to be a great game. I don't really see this game doing anything extremely innovative and crazy that I expected. Like, the combat looks awesome, but it looks very button mashy, and that kind of worries me. Like, there's some cool combos like Wolverine kicking a guy off a roof and jumping towards him like going up to people, and apparently, like from what I saw in the trailer, he also has kind of a similar thing to Spartan Rage, where he gets, super enraged, or Berserker mode, for example. All that stuff looks cool, but I don't know. It looks like it could get boring real quick, and I'm afraid the game will be automated because in a lot of Insomniac their games are very like automated in terms of just gameplay and quick time events. Like a lot of it is very, very, very simple, and I'm just worried that this game will be one of them. As far as how Wolverine looks, I completely love the look of Wolverine, Logan, Sabretooth was also showcased, Omega Red. Maybe we can get Lady Deathstrike, that would also be awesome and make sense. I don't know if Silver Samurai is in there, but he'd also be cool. So far, everything we've seen, I'm pretty sure he is in there because, like, he's Wolverine fights ninjas, I'm pretty sure, and if he's fighting ninjas, then maybe Silver Samurai. I don't know. I think he's fighting the Hand though, so we'll have to wait and see. I think Jean Grey her reveal was also pretty cool. I'm just not a fan of the way she looks, specifically like the jacket look and everything. I wish they gave her much more of a classic look appearance or something like that. I don't know. Mystique also looks cool. The trailer looked fine. Apparently mutants are new in this universe and it's like their first introduction, so the X-Men don't even exist, which is actually like very intriguing to me, and I'm curious on how the story's gonna work, what mutants we will encounter, what mutants we probably won't see. Like, are we gonna see Professor X or Magneto maybe in the post-credit scene? I hope so. I don't know if it takes place in the same universe as 2018 or like 1048 Spider-Man world, but I hope it does because that would be cool. And overall, like, I don't know, the game just looks okay, I guess. I don't mean that to sound underwhelming or be mean about it or hate on it for unjustifiable reasons like some people on Twitter do, from what I've seen. I just think the game, I'm very skeptical because of how Insomniac's release windows go and how they release their games. Like, I'm worried that it will be overhyped, and I'm trying not to overhype myself for the game just so to be disappointed again like Spider-Man 2. Like Spider-Man 2 kind of like, bro, that game just, it hurt, man. It hurt seeing how disappointing it eventually ended up being. Even though it's great, it was still kind of disappointing. And I don't want Wolverine to beat it. I talked about that like 4 or 6 months ago now, and it still stands. The Wolverine game looks awesome. The graphics look cool. The gameplay looks fun, but it just, I don't know. There's just something that's keeping me skeptical. As for like Wolverine's suit, I just think it's kind of meh. Like, it's not what I was like. It's cool. It's good. Like I keep saying, but I just think I'm not a fan of tactical looks for superheroes. That's just not my vibe. And just from what I've seen at the pre-order bonuses and stuff, like you can get the classic suit and the Wolverine's first introduction suit from, I think, the Hulk issue where he was introduced, which that looks cool, but I'm probably gonna use the yellow and brown suit the most. I just see myself using that a lot more than like yellow and black. It looks tough, but at the same time, it just looks very, very simple. I don't know what the story is at all, obviously, but it looks pretty interesting. And as for the gameplay, like in the trailer, Wolverine is saving some mutants. I keep saying this, it looks good, but it looks okay. I mean, like the whole Wolverine gameplay scenes look very cool. I like the blood effects. I like seeing Logan go ham. But I just wish we saw maybe a little bit more like veracity or just crazy things happening, because overall I still think, it's brutal, don't get me wrong, it's very, very brutal and feral, but it's still not where I expected it to be. Like, I want to see Wolverine running a lot faster towards people. I want to see Wolverine do air combos. I want to see Wolverine I don't know, like do a barrage of attacks and just cut people up all the way, which it does happen, but it's just not the way I expected it, and it seems still a little bit more held back. But what do I know? The game hasn't even released yet, so we still have to wait and see on September 15th. But I'm just pointing out the fact that I'm excited for the game. I'm very excited, but I'm also super, super skeptical because I don't know what to expect. And I just don't want to have another Spider-Man 2 situation. That's all I have for today. Let me know your thoughts on Marvel's Wolverine, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.